This thing work? Appears to be working. I just gonna finish up my oatmeal here and then we'll get started. Up Soundstream, welcome in. How you doing? All right, let's make sure this camera's working. Good enough. Good enough. How you doing? Um, yeah, welcome in. I'm going to get started by showing off something I'm going to try to do, but I got this glass bowl and I think it's pretty cool. Want to use it as a smoking chamber. So I have my drink smoker over here. This is the drink smoker. And bottom of it, I want this thing to sit on the top in the middle of this bowl. And that way you can use it as a smoking chamber for like charcuterie or other foods. So I'm going to drill a hole in the top of this today. Um, this one was actually kind of expensive. It was like $20, but I found some cheaper stuff at Target. It's like a half-inch smaller than this, and it's $10. So um, I was a little disappointed with this one. It's $20, and then it had this big bubble here that I like hardly pushed on it, and it cracked. So I don't think I'm gonna return this one. I think I'm gonna use this one to test that hole. If it doesn't work, I'm not gonna sell this one anyways. So bubbled glass, but which leads me into another question. If I bought like 20 of these to like resell, essentially, like how many of them are gonna have a bubble like that in it? I don't really want to sell a product that has bubbles in it. So there's that. But for my plan for this movie over here. Good morning, Being Sage. You do. Welcome in. My plan is to put some water in this bucket, and then we'll put this glass bowl in the bucket, probably like this, and then we'll make sure it's submerged in water, and then we'll use this diamond saw that I got to drill a 2.5-inch hole on the top of it like this. I think I'm gonna get a jig to hold this in the center, submerged. But that should work to give us a hole so we can put this drink smoker on the top, flat on the top, and then we can use it as like a smoking chamber for our charcuterie cheese sausages. Smoke your sausage, whatever the heck else you want. Just play with it, make some smoke. Probably what I do. Play with it. That's what I've been doing this whole time, is just playing with it and showing people how it works. I'm gonna pour some tea. Got some Earl Grey with a little bit of rock sugar in there. Earl Grey tea. Morning. Took me a while to get my cameras working again, but I think I figured out something that's gonna help me in the future. Tea. So yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, so okay. I originally was going to put this is a circle. You couldn't tell. I'm usually a black tea kind of person, but Earl is good too. Just loads of caffeine. Yep. I mean, Earl Grey is black tea with some extra flavors. Well, there's that. I think a lot of it is over caffeinated, but so yeah, I was gonna originally do a big circle and put it in the bottom of the bucket. But now I'm gonna do a smaller circle and put it on the inside. I want to put it on the inside of this bowl. That way it will help. I'm gonna drill it from like this side. So if I have that little piece on the inside of the bowl, it'll keep the drill bit in the center where I want it. And this also does not have like a center. A lot of hole saws will have like a center drill. This does not. So it's going to be hard to keep it in the center if I don't have a guide. That's what I'm going to try and make now. I think I might actually try and find a different piece. Camera will follow me today. Okay. Yeah. What are you guys doing? How's it hanging? Right, let's try and find a little piece. This thing will follow me. Be nice if I could get a smaller piece that probably even nicer. Eventually I'll probably have to do this, is grab a piece of like acrylic or something so that once you, oh shit, that an owl? Gotta turn on my cat. Can't hear you. That an owl? What is that an owl? All right, I have to turn on my text to speech so I know people are talking. Had the camera? Is it an owl? Yeah, it's an owl. Goes hooty hoot hoot every time I move. That works. Yeah, so it's just a camera that follows me. It's like a web camera that is designed to do that. So yeah, if you were looking at the web camera, it's OBS bot cam. OBS bot camera. Has nothing to do with OBS. Wife fills yours with things. Suppose that'll happen. I got too many drags in here. That'll work. Yeah, I actually, so I have to share, I usually have to share this with a car, but my girlfriend's car got in a crash. Car got in a crash. So right now it's all me in here. I got a bunch of wood stacked up on the other side where she would normally park, but she usually doesn't park in here in the summer. It's mostly just in the winter. So I got that going for me, space wise. She hasn't replaced her car yet, so we're just using my pickup. Ah, so I'm lucky that way, but yeah, this is a 3-car garage that most of my stuff is over on the 1-car portion of it. So I kind of got it all piled up on this side. Um, yeah, unless I start making money, then I'll probably have permission to do whatever I want. Oh, really? Yeah, she's all good. She doesn't have a car yet, but she's all good. Uh, thanks for following me for so long. I do appreciate it. I don't stream too often, and it's probably a detriment to me. But when I do stream, I think it's a lot of fun. So keep doing it about. I think I've done it every week, at least once a week for the last 2 years. I think it's been, might have skipped like 1 or 2 weeks, but it's been at least once a week for about 2 years. So I've been consistent that way anyway. I don't stream too often, but I got something. All right. So I'm gonna try and use this piece of hearts. I'm gonna try and use this tiny piece fit in here just to save wood. What's up, Gary? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome back. It's been a no, good. Been a while, yeah. It's been a while. When's the last time you streamed? I usually like to catch your streams when I can. Like to lurk it up. I'm a massive lurker on this platform. Might jump in and say a couple words every once in a while. I'm a massive lurker. All right, this might work. I think I'm gonna take it over to the bandsaw. Hopefully this camera will work for me. Erratic. Yeah, it's really hard to stream sometimes. Like it took me a good hour to set up my cameras today because one of them wasn't cooperating. Hard to get in here, and it's not as easy as just coming in and clicking a button. Famous. I'm so famous, guys. You can tell by the way I handle my wood. I'm famous. Discipline is tough. Oh yeah, it is. Welcome in, Tiffany. Welcome in, Tiffany. Part of the Moco crew. If you don't follow Moco Made, you should probably give them a follow. But they're doing a massive giveaway on their stream. I think it's May 6th is when they're doing that, and so I'm giving away a bottle opener as part of that. So if you want, you can check out my bottle openers on my store that I just opened on Coffee. SORE or command. So there you can. I only have bottle openers and drink smokers and wood chips right now. But I'm working on gnocchi boards currently, and I'm also trying to figure out a way to do the tops for like a smoking chamber. I don't know if you guys saw this. I bought these glass bowls. Oh, I gotta switch cameras here. Gotta get a close up of this. Time for the credit card. So this is what I'm gonna plan on selling soon, but it's just like a square bowl that you can put over like a charcuterie platter, or like you want to smoke multiple things. I'm going to cut a little hole in the top of this so the smoker will work with this. Yeah, I'm glad I bought the CNC. I never thought I would have enough money to afford one. Well, afford is a word, but thought I would have enough money to get one, and I never thought I would enjoy it so much. Like I really like working with hand tools. I thought of myself as a hand tool only woodworker, and then I bought a CNC, and I don't even know what to call myself anymore. How much? It was roughly $3,000. Roughly. Like the base model without any extras is like 2,000 or so, and then you got to get a whole bunch of add-ons. I probably spent another $300 or so on bits. Just woodworker. Yeah, this is the Onefinity Woodworker X50 CNC machine. Pretty happy with it, especially the rails and all that stuff. This is like super solid. It's gonna last for a very long time. The controller I'm less happy with, but that can always change. Anytime I hear charcuterie, it reminds me of the TikTok with the old lady calling it charcuterie board. What? Charcuterie? Charcuterie board? That's what we should call it from now on. Maybe I'll brand it as the Snake Eye Smoker Charcuterie board. We'll call it branding. But yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna cut a 2-inch hole on top of this. So the smoker top will go on top of this and the smoking chamber. So my plan is to cut a hole in the top of this and see if I can do it. I can reproduce that. And if I can't, then we can't do it. But if I can, then I'm going to start making charcuterie boards to go along with the smokers. So that's my plan. But find it posted in Discord. Hell yeah. TikTok has grabbed my attention in a way that a lot of social media is just unable to do right now. Weird. If you use smoke, does it just enhance the flavor? It depends on, yeah. I mean, it depends, like, if you like smoke, if you like a smoky flavor, yeah, it absolutely enhances it. I think there's some people that don't like smoke. So, but yeah, I got all different kinds of smoking woods. I just bought a new batch, a big box of mesquite and a big box of pecan wood. I'm interested to see how those smoke. And I might get around to that today to put them across the planer and make some chips for the smokers today, but we'll see. It always goes slower when you're streaming, you know. Almost makes you wonder why anyone does it, because like I never hardly ever get anything done. End up just talking. Oh yeah. I think they would be a great groomsman gift. I have what I have I think I have 2, 3, 4, 6. I have about 13 of them right now. I have about 13 smokers, and I found a way I can make about 12 of them in a day right now. I'm really going. Good morning, Build a Builder. How are you? Just slopping down some tea, talking about how I'm gonna use this to make a smoking chamber. But I gotta figure out how to cut a hole in the bottom of this glass. So I got a diamond hole saw. We're gonna see how it works. I'm gonna submerge it in a bucket. See if I can't get that going. Good, glad to hear you're doing well. But yeah, we don't have that many in the party. Oh, you only have like 3? Oh shit, yeah. I'd even give you a deal if you want to do that. Yeah, it's a diamond bit. So all the little sparklies on there, if I can get that to focus. There we go. That's a little bit better focused. Those are all diamonds. Fancy. Then it will cut through glass tile, other things. Mostly glass and tile. But yeah, when you submerge it in water and then cut it, it's supposed to cut just fine. I just don't want to shatter this glass, but I think as long as it's not tempered glass, it's going to be fine. Good morning, Shenanigans. Welcome in. How are you? Oh boy, Tiffany. Oh, Tiffany. All right, Tiffany. Every sub gets their name on a stick, so I'm gonna go grab you one of those things. You like my sub alert? That is my favorite alert of all time. Where the heck did I put my sticks? There they are. Stick You get to pick your color too, Tiffany. What kind of color do you want? First time subber. So you get to choose between colored pencil and what is this, paint pen? Colored pencil. They're just like paint markers. You pick your color here. The blue one. The blue colored pencil or the blue paint pen? Actually, don't even know if this is considered a paint pen. Considered a... Doesn't even say what it is. Next to the gray paint pen, no problem. All right. Zoom in on this guy here. Good thing my dick isn't hanging out. Kind of a weird joke. How do I ship my stuff? So right now, Derek Moses gave me a suggestion to use Pirate Ship. So I just go on Pirate Ship. I think it's pirateship.com. And they kind of put together UPS, USPS, whatever rates cheapest. You get to choose between all of them and just print a label. So I just do whatever is cheapest on Pirate Ship. Very good website. All right, how do I spell Tiffany? Oh no, this pen. My handwriting is terrible. Sorry. Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. IRS just took everything. Oh boy. Sorry about that. I always get money back. Why? Well, it works. It suits you. Oh, I need an exclamation point. This paint pen kind of sucks. I'm not going to use this anymore. It really bled. All right, so now the most basic. At least it's not Karen. All subs get their name on a stick. Then the stick goes on my star. And hopefully they don't fall down. There you are, right there, Tiffany. Take a picture of that star and post it somewhere. Two things are for sure, death and taxes. Oh. I should have put 100% work from home on my taxes. I haven't been to the office for a very long time, but not quite. I'm getting 4K back. Jesus. I got a decent amount back. And that is cool with me. We always want, I don't know. like you don't want to have to pay in at the end of the year. You really gotta adjust your W-2. But if you are self-employed or a contractor, I suppose it's different. Ah, but yeah, go buy yourself a drink, smoker. Yeah, you heathens. Little got some crotch fruit there. I also got a raise and a bonus this week. So I can actually afford some wood now. Fuck yeah, man. Bonus and a raise. My adjusted for inflation raise this year was 2% for inflation. Like, thanks. Inflation's like 6 to 8% or whatever. So I'm technically getting paid less. But whatever. Just started a new job. It's so much better. Oh, private school. Crotch goblins. Started doing CTC, huh? And I don't know. The tax system is so weird. It's so dumb. And then like apparently TurboTax and like what is it, H&R Block is starting to like sell your data and shit. I used my free tax USA this year, but they probably use your data too, for all I fucking know. Fuck. Oh, we got some dregs there. All right, I need to make another cup of tea because this fucking. I need a cup of tea. Ah, we're all the products. We are the products. We are all the products. Yes, I'm selling myself for money. Sorry to say, guys, I switched careers. Will now be selling myself for money. Luke's grandparents work for a software for law firms. Data breach cases. Interesting. Selling our data. Oh, yeah. We are the product because they're selling our data. Just never give them good data. Always bullshit. Always bullshit. Never tell the truth. And the data is useless. Onlysnake.com. I bet that's a taken URL. That would be a good URL. I should check. Onlysnake.com. Been doing it for years. The payment has just been digital goods, right? The kids are still early. It is still early. All right, I'll check onlysnake.com. I wonder if I can do it so you can see it. Hold on. I don't want to give away my stuff. Is it domains.google.com? Sign in. Forgot my password for this account. Fuck, what's my password? All right, I can't show you. Hot tub? I mean, sure, why not? This is what you want it. onlysnakes.com is taken, but you can get onlysnakes.org, onlysnakes.info, onlysnakes.finance. Ooh, onlysnakes.finance. What about Only Snake? I'm sure some bot came in and just bought up all the only with any actual. Oh, guys, onlysnakes.com, Snicks. Onlysnakes.com is available. I think I'm gonna buy it. I think I'm gonna buy it. Bean. $12 a year. Come on, buddy. Going in my cart. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Only Snicks. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. All right, and then I can assign it to my website like right away, I think. Registering onlysnakes.com. Only snakes. Website founder. Hell yeah. All right, I got it. Now I'm gonna go to my Google sites. We'll see if this works immediately. I made a site. I named it. All right, what do I do? I gotta go to domains, custom domains, and then add Google domains. Onlysnakes.com. So it should work immediately. Maybe not. I don't know. Might take a minute. What, do I have to hit publish? Apparently not. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to refresh on that. What's up, Slim Jim? I just bought a website. Onlysnakes.com. Might have to like make an actual website that matches that. I don't know when that's gonna start working, but I did buy that domain. Ah, that's funny. Awesome. I'm gonna have to do like a separate page for that. Like do another Google site that only posts like pictures of weird shit. Like weird snake pictures, just like it's like snakes with like doing like weird yoga poses. Yeah, definitely snakes doing yoga poses. All right, I was gonna make some more tea. Hopefully not get all the dregs on this one. All full of dregs. Just clean this up quick. All right, but what I did have a plan of something to do today, so hopefully we can get around to doing that. That didn't clean very well. Oh well. So I bought a piece of glass. Not a piece of glass. I bought a glass bowl. This is the glass bowl. We're going to use this diamond saw to cut a hole bottom of it. And we can put the drink smoker on top. And I'm going to make like charcuterie boards or like little boards to put this over. So it would be like a whole smoking package. Only thing I'm worried about is the company that makes the Foghat branded smoker. They do something very similar to this, and it also says patent pending on their product. So I'm really if this starts taking off, like I'm pretty much doing something very similar to what theirs is. I think mine's different enough to not count up for the patent law because mine is. I mean, mine. I don't know. It's all designed to fit together. It's all one package. It's all CNC cut. I don't know what the requirements are for patent law, but I wouldn't doubt if I get a cease and desist letter. I tried to make all my stuff completely different from the Foghat smokers. I mean, the only thing that's similar is that they both create smoke on the top of a vessel. So, and they're round. That's it. So, hopefully they don't come after me. Oh, yuck. There's all kinds of stuff. Well, fingers crossed, yeah. And we just got to keep working. We got to get product out. So I'm going to go over to my other switch to this camera. I'm going to go over to the bandsaw, plug that in. We're going to cut out this circle on this piece. Try and use it as a centering template. Oh, you're not following me, camera. You piece of shit. Gonna plug in this bandsaw. This is something I really gotta change the blade on this bandsaw. Never had a very good blade in the first place, so. Go. I'm sorry, I usually like to do a really good close-up view of what I'm working on. I'm sorry I didn't give that to you. But sometimes we just have to, in the interest of time, I want to set up a camera over there. But I will set a camera over here so you can see what I'm doing here. And if anyone wants a demonstration of the drink smokers, absolutely do that. We'll just switch this, we'll put a camera. Just leave it there. Oh, thank you. All right. Go like this. That is good view. It's a little shadowy, kind of. Maybe I'll turn on this light. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I cut this to the circle that's on the outside. So I have to cut it to the circle that's on the inside. To do that, I'm gonna get a close, taking the pencil and kind of gauging the width there. Now I'm gonna take it along where I cut. Just draw it. Transfer that width edge of the circle here. These edges are okay. So this will go on the inside. This will go on the inside of the bowl and kind of serve to hold the drill bit in the center. I also have to cut perfectly centered hole in this as well. So do that in a little bit. Maybe this is long enough. Maybe this is long enough to give you a good close view. Let's try it out. I don't like not giving you a close view because fingers crossed. Thank you. Lots. Always so supportive here. I love it. It's Twitch in general. So supportive. You're like a little, you're like a push-up bra for my confidence. All right. Hey. All right. Doesn't quite fit, so I'm gonna have to do some adjusting. No problem. I might just do that with a. Let's look here. This side to go on. Right. The channel's kind of like 80s today. All right. Normally I would grab sander. I think I'll just grab this belt sander quick. These belt sanders are fucking awesome. Cost like $40. They do almost as good of a job as like a spindle sander. You're fucking awesome. Oh, I still haven't wired the new circuits in the garage. That's another task I'm gonna have to. I really want to get it done this weekend, but the jointer, I mean, it gets the job done. I like the price I paid for it. An older Craftsman model, and it's only a 6.5 inch, but I'm glad I have it. I got it for $50. Good deal. Really good deal. But yeah, I mean, like, it's good to have a jointer. I think had I not already had it, I probably would have bought the planer first. But it is nice to have. Like, when you just need to flatten a board, it's great. Or like if I have like the face flat, then I flatten an edge, then I'll have two edges that are perfect so I can put it on the table saw. It is nice to have just a little jointer. Yeah, long enough time no see. How you doing? You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put my rewards back. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're really into woodworking, you're probably gonna want my rewards are good. Really, I mean, if you're really into woodworking, you're gonna want something bigger than a 6.5 inch jointer. You can get at least an 8 inch jointer. I would recommend waiting until you can afford something bigger. Drum sander, yeah, that'd be cool as fuck. It's such a specialized tool, though. Like, I don't know. I'll probably never own one. But I said that about a CNC machine too, so what the hell do I know? Jesus. All right, I just want to make this fit in. Just want to mark. Yeah, but how much do I need? How much do I need to do that? I guess I don't see a reason for it yet, but I'm sure once I get more advanced, then I'll have a reason to do it. But so yeah, I can show you what I'm doing here. Let's get a different camera. Computer, no cams. You're supposed to do that camera to computer. Show you what I'm doing here. Arctoid. So this is a glass bowl that I bought, and I'm creating like a little jig to hold a bit center on this piece so I can drill a 2-inch hole on the bottom of this bowl. And then I'm going to use this with a hole in it. I'm going to put this on top of a charcuterie board and then put one of my new drink smokers. These are for sale right now. This thing goes on top on that hole, and then the smoke fills this chamber. So it's like a smoking chamber. But I'm looking to try and sell these things. So, I mean, this is essentially designed right now to go on top of a glass, like a whiskey glass. And the smoke drips into your glass. But I wanted to make it more versatile. There's other brands that do something like this, where they put it on top of a big bowl, and it can go over a charcuterie plate or anything else that you want to smoke. So that's what I'm working on, trying to expand on the drink smoker idea. So this piece I'm trying to cut to fit inside of this bowl. If I can cut it easily. But looks like this bowl gets kind of it's a little I'm just gonna shave it down until it gets like a nice close fit. Might have to do a lot of shaving here. Ugh. Should have worn a mask for that thing. Kind of see the yeah, you're right. I'm making a lot of dust. I got to put on a mask. All right, that's good. Yeah, welcome back. I can kind of see the edges of this on the bottom of the bowl here. Kind of marking where it's big. Doesn't need to fit perfect. It just needs to help me center everything. There we go. All right, that's perfect. All right, so this is in the bottom of the bowl. Now I'm going to try and find center here, then cut a 2.5-inch hole there. Oh. All right. It's like red on here. I thought it was blood. I'm like, where am I bleeding? Put on this camera. I'll put this camera on my dumb face. Yeah, so there's like looks like blood here. Leftovers. Forgot how to find center. Just need it really eyeballed, so I'm gonna do this. I'm going to have to probably cut this by hand. I don't have a hole saw big enough. Just gonna drill a hole in the center. All I'm gonna do is draw around my bit for what appears to be the center of my bit. I drill that bigger. Thought that would work. Looks pretty good. All right. Now we're just gonna cut that out. I don't have a hole. I can't believe I don't have a hole saw big enough for this, but I think I'm going to. What do I want to do this? See if this jigsaw has a blade in it. So hopefully I get this done. Maybe I should just clamp it. clamp it right there. Clamp's probably going to get in the way. Need one of those mounts. This. But we'll just power through this maybe. Welcome back. Hell yeah. Get those crotch fruit out of it, and then it's a quiet house. Look, I put a hole in this hole. The donut. I'll just eat it now. Let's see. Best way would be to put this on the spindle sander, but I really don't want to set that up. So I'm just going to clamp it here. Welcome back, Tiff. How's it hip hop happening? Oh man. I'm really hoping I can get that. I don't know. Want to get that sawdust cut. I guess I can do that anytime, but oh, so it reminds me of, thanks for reminding me that I have tea. I'm gonna grab my round file, clean up this piece here, make sure I got it perfect. Can't find my freaking round file, my half round file. The fuck is it? Yeah, this is just a French press. If you didn't know, I always make my tea in a French press. Keeps it cool, and like not literally cool, figuratively. It's cool as fuck. How does it work? Good job. Good job. Yeah, I don't know. So this is just loose leaf tea. So it's just tea that I buy that's loose. And then you just put it in your French press. Then it separates the tea leaves. So yeah, just a regular coffee French press works exactly like a tea thing. You had a Keurig, gross. Just kidding. If you like Keurig, that's fine. Yeah, it's kind of a bad name because it's not actually pressing the tea. Like the press only goes down to right here, so it's not like compressing the tea. It's just separating the leaves. And then I messed it up this morning, so all my leaves are sitting on the top of it. I messed it up, but for like a bunch of leaves anyway. Where the fuck did that file go? God damn it. Yeah. My parents have gone through a whole lot of Keurigs. There's my round file. For some reason, the handle came off. And then there we go. I'm going to clean this up without setting up my... Don't need to set up the spindle sander when you got a Good round file. Sometimes power tools are not worth the setup. Kendrick Lamar announced a new album. Oh God, yeah. I feel you, man. All the Keurigs, like you gotta like clean them out every freaking so often. Cody Cat, thank you for following. Appreciate that. Get this a little closer. You can see my work here. Got too much glass hanging around. I'm gonna break something. So I'm definitely gonna break something soon. All right, it's still a little small, so I'm gonna take this and just trace around where we're big. Oh yeah, normal coffee maker. Still better than a Keurig, especially if you hate those stupid pods. Hate the pods. Not even like, even without like the amount of waste it uses, like it's just not as cool because you have to buy the pods. Yeah, they're expensive. That's the main reason. They have like the pods that you can make your own coffee with. They never like work well. Oh yeah. This looks pretty good. Just have to make it over. I've had a lot of issues with caffeine lately. So I used to be kind of a coffee geek, and I still am, I guess. But I've kind of switched to tea right now because I need a little bit less caffeine. That's grinding fresh every morning is the way to go. And it's easier than you think. If you got a good, decent grinder, really easy. Got all the brewing methods. You have an AeroPress. It's kind of one of my favorite ways. My AeroPress, I used hard. I actually bought two of them at one point because I had to have one at home and one at work. Love that AeroPress. The pour over is what I really keep going back to. And I still use my French press a lot. This French press isn't the same as an AeroPress. An AeroPress actually presses the coffee. It's kind of an espresso-like drink. Ah. See, I have been contemplating making a coffee stand, but really just a pour over, because I feel like if you're making an AeroPress stand, it's either one of two things. It's either a stand for storage, or it's a stand that has to be durable enough for pressing. So you either have to overbuild it so that you can press it on the stand, or you make it so that you can't use it like that. It's just like a holder for it. Um, I've been kind of going through a design to try and make something like that. Welcome in, Diabetes. How are you doing, buddy? But I've also been designing just the pour over one. I don't like the way the one I have looks weird. But I want to make sure that it also has all the storage for like scoops or thanks. Like the music, huh? This is a local radio station, so The Current is the name of this station. Minnesota Public Radio. Oh, I said that word. Scoops and now the filter is something I made a separate thing for. I really like how that turned out. And I actually plan to make like a stack of them after I do my gnocchi boards. Because I really like my coffee filter holder. Yeah. Ugh. I don't know if my girlfriend actually likes the cool gifts I give. But most of them are practice things. All right, this should be good. Or Jim gets nothing. Oh yeah. Slim Jim from Antarctica. Actually a penguin, and he lives with the narwhals. All right, this looks good. Now this will fit in the bottom here. Doesn't move too much, so I can get this in here and it will center it. So I'll might have to make that better in the future, but this will be good for a practice round. And what I'm going to do is fill this up with a little water and put it in a bucket. I have to put something in the bottom of the bucket too because it's raised. This does not have to be as accurate. But so here's the bucket. Oh, messy. So in the middle of this bucket, there's like a little raised area. And I kind of want to stack around it so that the raised area isn't pushing up. Yeah, this is a different one though. It's like a shallow Menards bucket. What? He texted me saying his daughter has some kind of allergic reaction to him and needs to go today. What? Fucking A, man. Everyone's got a problem with something, it seems like. You're getting a pepperoni. Hey, oh, did I miss something in chat? I'm sorry. I'm kind of all over the place. I'll just switch to this camera. Hell yeah, we get some Kendrick. Gotta love Kendrick, man. Oh, hold on, I scrolled up. Sure. Great Pyrenees. Oh, hell yeah. Looks like that sounds awesome. Great Pyrenees. I love this station because it always just like, they don't care about a genre. They'll play Kendrick, they'll play Taylor Swift, they'll play like oldies. They don't care. They just play good music. It's fucking awesome. But this is the current for Minnesota Public Radio. Said the word. All right, what am I doing here? I just got gotta cut some strips. Computer no cams. Cool. Ah, tasty. All right, I just want to get a scrap here. Something that'll go on the bottom of this. Home of the Lucy Juicy. We got burgers, in case you want a burger in the Minnesota. You know. All right, the heck. Who got praying for me? This is really only going to work like once. I'm going to have to get some kind of acrylic, or maybe I'll just put some cloth in there. That'll probably work better. Some cloth. Put some old socks in there. Oh, come on, camera. Never see me, huh? All right. What am I up to? So I'm currently. Wait, what's going on here? So I have this glass bowl, and I'm trying to cut a hole in the bottom of it. 2.5-inch hole. That way, I can use this as a smoking chamber. We put our smoker on the top, and then there'll be a hole in the bottom there. And then all the smoke can go inside of this bowl and onto like a charcuterie plate and whatever else. It'll allow you to smoke bigger things. So I got to find a good way to cut that hole and reproduce a lot of them. It only takes like 5 minutes to cut a hole. We can make a whole bunch of these, and yeah, make a whole bunch of these. I'm gonna lay it. I got this piece of wood that I'm putting in the bowl, and that should center my diamond hole saw. Try and cut that hole. I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna put it in this bucket. Put some water in there, so the water will keep it from shattering. Hopefully, I've not tried this yet, but we are about to. So I think I'm gonna go run and put some water in this quick. I'll leave this camera. Computer main bot cam. There we go. I forgot the term for that. All right, so I have water just the other side of the door here. Okay, the wood floats. That's a thing. But we just need to center for a little bit. I'm gonna get a power drill. I don't want to use a cordless one. Although a cordless one is probably less likely to electrocute me. I should do this in a drill press. But I gotta figure out a way to get this set up a little better. Drill press to work. This might splash a lot, so I think I'm gonna start with my cordless. See how splashy it is. Might not fit in the bucket either. All right. This will fit in the bucket. Cordless does not fit in the bucket. Fun, fun, fun. Getting shit done. Something, something, rhyme. Rhyming in time. Whew. All right, you guys want a close up on this shit? I'm not sure if it's gonna come in very good. Full time? Hell no. I stream about once a week. I've streamed at least once a week for the past about 2 years or more. Sometimes more, sometimes less. But no, I have a big boy job. Although I have been trying to make this more of a I'm trying to do this a little more. I would really love to just quit my job. That would be awesome. That change. Get rid of this camera. Get a close cam. You can see me fuck up if that happens. That's it. Cool. All right, that's okay-ish. Yeah, no, I've just been slowly trying to make more and more things to sell, trying to make them very unique. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, well, so I have this weekend off. I usually only have every other weekend off, so um this is my short week, so I only work Wednesday, Thursday this week. So I will likely stream again this weekend. But next week I only have 2 days off. So it's hard to stream those weeks, and they're usually short streams on my long week. But I heard St. Mary's on the radio. where my kids are going. Isn't there like a million St. Mary's? Like it's like half the Catholic schools in the US are like St. Mary's or something. But yeah, I'm in Minnesota. This is Minnesota Public Radio, and this is the Current. So it's one of my favorite radio stations. I listen to it constantly. But the Chill Hop actually didn't. For some reason, the Chill Hop station didn't load this morning, so I just put on this because I don't know. But should we see if this works? Yeah, if I say Minnesota, the train does indeed pop up. Holy shit. This worked. Oh man. Not perfect. It did work, but not perfect. I think I need to work on that. Yeah, it happened a lot faster. So I think I just need to use a ton less pressure. I wasn't using a lot of pressure, but it cut right through it. And then it chipped out on the edges. But none of these edges are very sharp, so I got about 4 more of these coming, and I'll probably just use this one for myself because it's not pretty. Can you sand it down? Yes. That's what I'm gonna do now. Get some stuff to sand it down. First, I'm gonna wipe it off with my old underwear. Dry it off with my old underwear. I bought a pack of underwear from Target. There's a new brand I tried out. They didn't fit, and I'm not gonna return a pack of underwear to the store. So they're not used underwear. But they're kind of expensive rags. And they're new, so they don't absorb any water. So that's a problem. I'm going to grab a paper towel. So I just got to find a way. Maybe I'll have to invent a jig. Technically, they're underwear that didn't fit right, so I put one of those on at one point. Unconventional towel. Onlysnake.com. What am I going to put on that website now, huh? What am I going to put on that website? Just snake underwear? Well, yeah, we'll see how much it is to sharpen this or sand this. Use socks and undies. Use socks and undies. I should make like a troll page where it's just like a storefront for used socks and underwear. Although that's like a thing. So maybe not. I don't want it to be a thing. I want it to be a definite troll. Hester products. That's actually a pretty good idea. Like all my offcuts, all the stuff that I fucked up. Like I have this bottle opener and it's got like this huge knot in it. If I turned this into something, I could sell it for like a couple bucks or like just shipping. It'll be all the products that aren't good enough to be sold for money. What was I doing? I need to get sandpaper. Don't mind me. I'm just over here looking through my sandpaper wares, trying to get a piece. Be a good way to like do something with my products that I can't sell. Yeah. Let me go. I made a drink or a grill scraper. I still haven't perfected my CNC file for this. I think I got it now, but I'll show you what I cut. It is available. It's not available. It's going to be available soon as I can show this off here. Should make some wood snakes. But so these are my grill scrapers. This one does not have a bottle opener. This one does have a bottle opener. It's going to have a bottle opener, but I cut this one too small. But these I'm going to start selling soon. As soon as I perfect the CNC stuff. But yeah, they're grill scrapers. So that's something that's coming soon. But yeah, I fucked a whole bunch of them up. So if I cut the bottle opener part off, I can sell them as just offcuts. Yeah, there's so much you could do with it. Hell yeah. Call it the offcuts. Definitely need to, I think, maybe have support underneath the entire thing. Because it just got through a certain portion of it and then it chipped out. That's the problem with this. Oh yeah. I'd probably make it so it's functional, it just looks ugly. I wouldn't be able to guarantee that it like lasts. Plug this guy. There's too much water going on here. An expanding foam mold. That would probably work. Is expanding foam waterproof? That would be it has to have water on it, so I have to figure that out. It doesn't look that bad on the big glass though. Yeah, it's chipping out quite a bit. Got some big chip outs. But if I can reduce the amount of big chip outs, it'll be good. Google says yes, it's waterproof. So that probably would work. So I can probably make a jig. Yeah. One's for spot filling insulation. I probably could make a jig. I probably will. I think I do have some leftover foam too. All right, so I want to wrap this in something. I think I have old sanding sponge. I don't really want to use a finger. Don't really want to use a butane tank. I have some dowels here. That'll probably work. Let's wrap it around this dowel. This is wet or dry sandpaper. I'm gonna wrap it around a piece of dowel. Cut this in half. Wrap this around a piece of dowel. I'm going to go over this really lightly. This is 120 grit, I believe. See how fast this goes. Maybe there's a power tool option for this too, but see how long doing it by hand takes. See chip right there. Got to be a power tool option. Step brother. No power tools. We just become best friends. I think I actually, there's got to be something I can put on a Dremel. I think there is some Dremel bits I can get. That'll make it easier. Oh yeah. So far so good. My next step is we're gonna have to figure out a jig for this. I ordered 4 new bowls that are just like this, a little bit smaller, but a lot cheaper. So we're gonna have to make sure we get it figured out. We don't ruin a whole bunch of bowls. These ones come from Target, so at least I can return them really easy. They aren't gonna work out. They might even have them in the store, so I could potentially do these on demand for as long as Target sells these things. Don't return stuff? I don't return underwear. I return everything else for sure. I'll even return socks, but I'm not going to return underwear. Would you return underwear? I'm curious, like, would you return underwear that you bought and tried on? Interesting. Well, it's probably different for female underwear, I guess. My underwear literally just came in like what, a 6-pack of 6 pairs. So I had to unpack the whole entire thing to get one pair out. Hmm. Put it in your neighbor's mailbox. See, I just use it for rags. Cry until I fit. Ain't got time for ill-fitting underwear. That's for sure. Should I cry more? Yeah, for sure. Always cry. A monthly subscription? Oh yeah. So I only wear jockey underwear now. because that's the only brand I've gotten that fit properly. All right, how's that feel? Nothing feels sharp, but it doesn't really look that good. There's got to be, I wonder if any of the sandpaper I have for Dremel would do this. To speed things up. But at least it's not sharp. So we're going to want to make that super clean if we're going to sell it. So we'll have to practice some more. All right, I can't really see how good that is, or how terrible that is. But I think it's going to work. We test this and get a good camera on there. Oh, fuck that camera. Computer, no cams. Computer, no cams. All right. That lighting looks a little off. I'm going to try turning this light. And I'm going to take this out. And maybe we go like that. Test this out on my test smoker. All right. What do you want to smoke? We have maple, cherry, bourbon barrel, oak. What else do I got? Have some hickory. Cherry's right here, so maybe we'll just do some cherry. Thank you. Maple? You want maple? I don't have a lot of maple, so I think I'm just gonna do this cherry. Because it's right here, and I don't want to have to go grab the... This is cherry wood chips. We only need like a little pinch. I remember that. So I'm just using, like, I'm packing up just a little bit, like a teaspoon, like hardly any. Only like a teaspoon goes in there. Turn off this light. That's... Turn on this one. There we go. That will look better. Only about a teaspoon goes in. I really want to grasp smoke going in. Yeah, it doesn't take hardly any. This will fill the container easy. But let's get it. Hopefully this will create... All right. So we're using a butane torch to light it. Throw some cheese in there. Can you see all that smoke? Can't really see that much, but there's plenty of smoke in there. Probably would want to use a little bit more on this than you would like a single drink. I'd probably use it double that for this because but this is enough. There's enough smoke in there to make anything you're gonna eat very smoky. But check this out. Hopefully this. All right, that doesn't look very impressive on camera, but there was a lot of smoke in there. Let's try a little bit more. Chatting too fast. I didn't even know I had limitations on there. This smells wonderful. I'm gonna try a little bit more chips now just to show you how much we can get. This is about 2 teaspoons packed. We're gonna try a little bit more this time. Show you the full smoking capabilities. Yeah, it's a. I think you can change it in the Twitch settings too. All right, that one got a lot more smoke in there. Got a lot more smoke in there. Like this, I like the square chamber. It's just like you can put a lot more in there than with like a dome or something. Now I'm just gonna lift this up, keep it in focus. Oh, it stayed in there. Oh, this is great. So that's one of the things that it's kind of they kind of had reservations about advertising this as for food because you smoke cheese and something that's going to hold the smoke. You want that smoke to be in there for like 20. You want it to be on there for a long time. So when I smoke cheese, I dice it up and put it on toothpicks, and then I stack a mason jar with toothpicks. You're literally like, if this is the mason jar, you stack the mason jar up with those toothpicks so all the smoke can get in between every single one of them. And then I put a lid on it and put that in the fridge for 24 hours. Because the cheese really needs to rest with that smoke on it to get the full flavor. And this would be good for aroma, but it's not. I don't think the food is really going to absorb that much unless you let the smoke sit on it for a long time. And that's why, like smoked foods, they're usually smoked for a long time because the smoke will start to like accumulate on it over time. But that said, the longer you let the smoke sit in the vessel on your food, the better, the smokier it's going to be. So I would actually probably, if you're going to smoke like a charcuterie plate, I would consider like smoking it and then just leaving it there. And then before you serve it, do another smoke to get like the ambiance of the smoke. And then you can take it off and all the smoke will escape and like it's go into the room. And then it will be more smoky that way. But I have to write up some instructions for this. I think I'm going to write up a new information sheet for this thing. Well, I wonder if I can even hear this if they come in. All right. I did add coffee alerts to the stream, so I should hear a noise if I get a coffee alert. But if I miss something, I'm sorry. Not asking anyone to donate because I'm trying to base my money making on the products I make that is available. All right, so I sanded this so at least the hole in here doesn't look very good with the chipping. I got to work on that, but it's not sharp anywhere. I can put my finger on this. That's sanding with 120 grit. Knocked down all the sharp edges. This is pretty safe. And it's the chipping. I got to fix that. But if I had like a power sander where I could come around and just take care of that and polish it, that would probably be nice. All right, I had to take a quick bathroom break. I'm gonna leave you with some mowing the grass.
Why would anyone do
and
drugs
I'll be
when
back
they could
in
just
just
mow a
a
lawn?
minute. Okay. Oh, thanks, diabetes. Check you later. I'll probably chat with you in Moco's stream later on. God, they stream a long time. All right, let's get back to this. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do, tried this. I got more coming in the mail. This one works. I'm probably gonna design a thing for this too, charcuterie stuff. I'll have to buy some wood for that. Boy. The next thing I'm gonna do is create some more wood chips. Because let's show you this here. Hold on. I have two things here that I got in the mail. These are firewood splits for cooking. This is pecan wood. And this is mesquite. And that light is bright. Take this light down. So this is mesquite. Pecan. Not sure that helped without the light. Whatever. And so I buy these firewood chunks and then I take them on my jointer and then create the right sawdust for the smokers because it's got to be like in between dust and chips. Got to be pretty fine. So I've been able to like set the jointer at a specific. I got to totally blow all the other wood off of it. Make sure there's nothing else on it. No wood chips. Yeah. I felt bad after that, after sending him those wood chips, but I don't know. Good for stream, I guess. I thought it actually might be possible that Devin would have opened that package too. So it's kind of funny it worked out that way. Might have been funnier if Devin opened it. It's funny too because Like, I'm new to shipping stuff. Well, actually, I'm not really that new because I used to be a professional mover, so I know how to pack things, but I've never really had to ship things. So I asked him like for packing tips, see if I packed it okay. So he was kind of like pre-warned that he was gonna have to watch opening, but it's whatever. It would have flipped probably. Oh shit. Never know. But all that was good smoking wood, so I technically gave him like $20 worth of smoking wood. So what the heck? He threw all that out. I'm gonna turn on my air compressor down here. If I can reach the cord. I think I'm gonna turn on my moving cam. You can see what the hell I'm doing. Or at least kinda. You see me now. Good computer. Oh boy. Alright. I'm gonna have to It's interesting listening to the radio, isn't it? Like, I'm pretty sure this is a station most people on here are not even aware of. It's kind of fun listening to other people's local radio stations sometimes. Ugh. All right, we're just gonna have to move this whole table saw. The compressor really needs to go on this end. Oh. Excuse me, I really out of control right now. Bento, how you doing? Saving those PNGs, hell yeah, Slim Jim. Good Spenzo. I'm about to clean up my joiner. Hopefully you can hear me over the air compressor. It won't take too long to go. I don't know, can you hear me over that air compressor? It is a big tool. It's my new gun. We're going for reload. Reload. Spenzo hug. So as soon as this air compressor is done, you'll be able to hear me better. This is my new blaster, though. All right, so the air compressor's done, so now I can chat freely. What I was saying is this looks like a sweet blaster. Reload it. But I'm going to take this leaf blower and my air compressor. We're going to go after this jointer here and clean this out super, super, super good so that we can, I don't know, do shit with it. 4 good hugs a day. Hell yeah. The exclamation point Spenzo command is a lot better in my chat, I think. All right, I'm gonna just get a direct camera at the jointer. We're gonna leaf blow this until it's very, very clean. Blaster 9000. Blaster 9000. Oh boy. Oh no, that was clipped. I gotta watch what I say sometimes, I guess. Happy Tuesday. Oh my god, is that gift thing out of place? Looks like it's maybe a little too low. I didn't think I did that though. What's up, Bucket Naked? How you doing? Tuesday. It looks too low. I don't know. I gotta make a note to check that though. I want my gifts to show up. All your gifts should show up. There we go. I made a note. Oh, you gotta have a leaf blower. Although I don't really suggest these battery powered ones. I do have a, up in that corner, right there, a plug-in one. Stripper. Oh yeah. But I don't know. If you're gonna get one and you don't already have one, I highly suggest getting one that plugs in because they are way more powerful and last longer. Who is that? Where does that gift come from? Leaf blower gift? It's like every few weeks I go through the garage and I like leaf blow everything out. Make sure there's no excess dust in here. It just even if you clean it up every time, it just starts to accumulate. So a leaf blower is very good for that. Oh, cool. Yeah, if you already have the battery systems, there you go. Is that a bird? Okay. Oh, it's a dog. Oh. Dance monkey. I do not know that one. All I know is that this compressed air feels wonderful on your face. Oh yeah, dude. Sorry, once the compressor turns on, it's hard to talk. Trying to keep it. Once the compressor comes on, I'm. The good news is that if you have OBS, you already have it. Noise suppression does come with OBS. Ooh, why is that moving? Leaf blower is a good idea for that as well. Yep. Just try. So right now I'm just trying to get all of the previous wood chips out because I'm going to plane down some firewood and I'm going to collect all the chips for our smoking chips. So I'm just trying to make sure it's super clean. We're not getting any other chips in there. Then we're going to plane it and collect all the chips. That's what I'm doing right now. But making sure everything is good. A 10-inch pole saw used like crazy Sunday. 5 bars on the battery to check it. Yeah. It's nice having a pole saw. Do a lot of trimming. Should be close together. Oh. Oh yeah, dude. Get it. All right. So I want to make chips with this. So I'm going to put it over here. Let's collect all the chips. So I'm going to actually put something down to like prevent chips from touching anything weird. Just going to put a canvas drop cloth down. That prevents the chips from touching anything it doesn't need to touch. They'll all kind of drop onto the canvas. They'll drop down into the machine and kind of collect down here. And then I'll just scoop them up and put them in a paper bag. I got to get some paper bags here. One moment. I'm just going to run into my kitchen, grab a few paper bags. Then the fun will begin. All right. Should we start with mesquite? We start with pecan. I'll start with pecan since it's a lighter flavored wood. All right, it's gonna get a little loud in here again, so I'll have to turn off the jointer if you want to chat. I have no problem turning off the jointer to chat with y'alls. Y'alls. Do you use OBS? All this noise cancellation is just native in OBS, so technically you have it already. Just a few settings you got to turn on for work meetings. Well, you do work meetings in Teams or in Discord. They also have a noise cancellation setting that actually works fairly well. Pretty impressed with the way Teams handles it. Google Meets, yeah, I don't know what they have, but all right. This is Pecan. Pecan. Now I'm just gonna run this. It's pretty not flat. Might actually take an axe to part of this. Try and flatten it a bit. Sniff. No, it doesn't really smell like much. A lot of the flavors in the wood don't really come out until you burn them. So it doesn't smell like pine. It's not very aromatic. It doesn't smell like much. Maybe smells a little sweet. Yeah, it doesn't smell like much. But if I take like a little piece here, we burn this. That smells amazing. Oh, thanks for the host. The host, Slim Jim. If you host the stream, you get a free shout out according to the system. But actually, yes, this that smells absolutely amazing. Thanks for hosting, Buck. Wow, pecan is going to be great smoked. Better put that somewhere or it's not going to burn.
Hey, Friggy Elite, how you doing? I just got done doing a new channel point redemption. So what the redemption is called Australia mode.
You're welcome. You did it yourself.
So we come over here and hit Australia mode. I go ahead.
All right, so there's just this little piece right here that's kind of like sticking out, so I'm gonna axe it a little bit. A hammer. Australia mode. All right. Take that down. Short-lived. Yeah, you do, Buck. Get in there, Buck. Thought that would be easier. There we go. That'll work better. Need to get moving on. We all do. Like if I were super serial about streaming and making stuff, I would be streaming a lot more often. All right, we're gonna try that. See how this goes. Want it to sit semi-flat on here. Try this out. It's always a little sketchy to start. Show you. This is just about perfect here. We got this kind of wood chips coming out. We're taking off a fairly big cut. And this is planed pecan. These chips smell good. So I'm just gonna try and joint a few more of these sides. Try and just make it a little easier, run a little smoother. I'm gonna put it up like this, joint it like that. To be honest, though, the jointer doesn't really make as much noise as the other tools, so I guess it doesn't surprise me that it wouldn't cancel it. Because it gets stuck. Blade guard will get stuck on this stuff. It's not so bad when it's like this. Actually pretty square. So I could probably even use this for woodworking if it wasn't so green. Let's test the moisture on this. Got a cheap moisture meter here. So this wood right here is showing 7.5. And let's take an old piece here. Oh, it's stuck on drywall. Hardwood. These are reading like 2, 1.5. One's 1. About 2.5. And then we know we have like some regular stuff that's showing 2. This one is just beeping. It's got so much moisture in it. It's just beeping. And our table is showing 2.5%. It just beeps. So this is, you can tell this is brand new stuff, super wet. And so we would have to let this sit for a long time in order to use it for woodworking, but it's good for smoking. You don't want it to be too dry or it's not going to smoke as well. Better to use wet wood for smoke, but also wet wood doesn't burn as well. So this would be like, they even wrote it on the smoking box, like when it's green, wet wood, not going to burn well. Want your wood to be very dry for burning. So this is like for smoking. Like use it in conjunction with hot coals or hot wood. Right. Exactly. So this is I bought for cooking wood. It's meant to smoke. So you wouldn't just use this to burn. You would want this to yeah, this is smoking wood. New term, wet wood. And look at this stuff is dry. This is the mesquite. Pretty dry. This one's actually fairly dry. It might have been sitting around for a while drying, or it might just be the nature of the wood. Good job, Slim Jim. We'll do this one after we get a good amount of pecan. I'm just going to keep joining this and collect all the wood chips. And I'm sorry, that should be filtering it out, but I don't want to take away the filter. Computer, unmute. I need to make a noise so I can tell when it gets unmuted. Or make a voice command, I guess. I don't know why I didn't make one. Did I? Computer, mute. I didn't. I don't think I did. I should have one for that, though. Anyway. Yeah, I got a decent amount already. I think I'm going to keep going with it. But this is pretty good. Perfect. It smells sweet. It smells pecan-like. This would be good smoking wood. I also think I'm going to have to charge less for some of this because $10 for a 2-ounce tin is probably too much now that I'm thinking about it. Or I'll just have to buy 4-ounce tins. That seems a little bit better. 4-ounce tins would be better. But, so I paid, what was it? It was like $65 for a 35-pound box of smoking wood, which is not a great price. Pretty sure I maybe could have gotten a better deal just by going to my lumber yard. But I wanted to make sure I had smoking wood, so I just bought. Pretty sure the lumber yard doesn't just keep a little bit of mesquite around. I bought some fruit woods to have. And then there's another place it's like a little bit less, but they're not a very good company as far as I'm concerned. Like I waited 2 weeks for them to send a shipping confirmation. And then only when I called them, actually, no, I called them and they didn't answer and they didn't return my message. And I sent them an email. They're like, oh yeah, we're shipping it out today. Like more than 2 weeks later. So I'm like, you're a little bit sus right now. 2 weeks and not even an email from you. Yeah, bastards. I was a little disappointed in that. But then there's this other company in Colorado that took 3 days to get the wood. They sent shipping confirmations and everything. I bought from them. Way better. Just a little bit more expensive. Anyway, what was I talking about? I don't even know. Fucking A. Way shit goes around here. But I think I'm gonna keep at we're gonna make some more pecans, so maybe let's do this quick. I'm going to, yeah, okay, hold on. Make a voice command for mute and unmute. So I can control that on my own. Computer and computer mute action. Okay, that should work. Computer mute. Works. Now I can do it on my own, or at least unmute on my own. Wet wood. No, it's just in support. It's in support, Slim Jim. That way I can unmute. You don't have to sit and stare at the screen for me going like That is the point, though. That is the point. Being more, what's the word for it? Independent. We independent here. Oh, this is fun. I can just like mute myself whenever I want, bring myself back on whatever I want. Computer, mute. Oh no, it didn't work. Computer, mute. See? That's what I mean. I don't know about sometimes like I don't really want all the saw sounds. I wish I could do that with people. Like the movie Click. That was a good movie. Just turn people's mute on and off. I support the movement to get a legit Click remote. I'll support that. The best thing on planet Earth to just mute. Especially like my last job, like people just didn't shut the fuck up. Like I really wish people would just shut the fuck up sometimes. Some people talk just to talk. And like even me on this stream, like sometimes I just have to talk to have like content or some shit. And I hate it sometimes. Like I'm not a person that likes to just talk. So like it's almost a struggle to be on here. But yeah, I don't even know if I'm much more of a listener. I just don't like listening about I don't like listening to bullshit. Just to get it going. It's not wrong. It's just like when you're stuck in a room with somebody for 12 hours, I just want them to shut the fuck up. Like I got my own shit to do. Like you don't need to talk the whole time. Like if I'm stuck in a room for 12 hours and I'm not going anywhere, like I'm whipping out a book. I want you to do something else. But I don't know. What I did the last thing I did was a job where I pretty much had to sit alone for like 4 to 12 hours with another person. Yeah, you talk for maybe like an hour or so, and then like go on to do your own things. But some people like they don't want to do that. They want to sit and talk about bullshit the whole time, and it gets rough. Gotta say, it gets rough. Everyone's got their thing. All right, I'm gonna plane some more wood. Computer, mute. Eventually, this starts to get down to something where it's like almost too small to plane. So I just stop here and then I throw this one to save this one for my own barbecue session. Throw that one away. Well, let's collect all this and see how many chips we get from one log. Put it all together here. Gently sweep it out. This all looks amazing. From one thing, we get like half a bag chips here. Half a paper bag. More than enough. Like I honestly bought way too much wood. I could have just just bought a few things. Not even collecting it all. There's half a bag of chips. This is pecan. Smells amazing. Maybe we'll try smoking some. Let's test some out, see what it smells like. We're gonna clean it off and do the hickory. Not the hickory, we're gonna clean it off and do the mesquite. Really banking on these drink smokers. Like, I hope they start selling. All right, do the mesquite next. After a clean jointer, computer razor cam. Computer no cams. Clean this up a bit. What do you think about this radio station? Is this a good decision? You like listening to public radio? I should switch to something cooler. Let's set one of these up. Pretty chill. I think it's kind of weird sometimes when they come in and they start talking about local stuff. But Peter, razor cam. Peter, no cams. I'm gonna switch to this one here. Big view. So now you can see a little closer all this chipping that I have to figure out. But we sanded this. This is all pretty round. If it's all like this all the way around, I think I'm mostly okay with that. Find a way to get that looking nice. Anyway, put some of this pecan. Put like, pack it down a little bit. A couple teaspoons. Teaspoons in there. So that's focusing well enough. Plenty of smoke in there. Hardly any outside. Let's try and, how do we do a nice reveal here? Do this. That smoke smells wonderful. Con is a winner for sure. Winner, winner. Peter, no cams. Oh, that doesn't work for this one. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. All right, let's clean this off. Sweep away most of this. Clean off this canvas really well. And we'll do the mesquite. Where did my broom go? Come on, broom. What did I do? What did I do to you? I'll just brush away the big stuff here. And when we're blowing, it's not just blowing a huge pile. But we're making progress. I wanted to try, so I got the CNC programmed to do a gnocchi board. And if I can make that work, it's going to make gnocchi boards at least twice as easy to make. I'm kind of like wanting to expedite that to put another group of items on the website. I bought some maple boards to put out a bunch more of them. So hopefully we get that done soon. What would I do without a leaf blower? What would I do without a leaf? Oh, just the trusty leaf blower. All right, that should be clean enough to do the mesquite. I'm gonna blow off my glasses. Plugged in. That canvas down. Make sure it's cleaned off a little more. It's good. Freaking canvas drop cloths are the freaking best too. Good for painting. Good for taking pictures. Canvas drop cloth. Where it's at. All right, it's time to mesquite. Ah, mesquite, skeet, 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 skeet. Ah, mesquite, skeet, skeet. That beautiful. Computer, mute. I just want to show off how pretty this looks after it's planed. This wood is actually at a moisture level that would be okay to woodwork with it, but it's also like a tiny piece. So I'm not sure what I could make out of it, but it's pretty wood. Not sure how good mesquite is for woodworking, but it looks really good. Looks a little porous. And it's kind of splittery. Probably make something really cool out of that. Anyway, keep playing in here. Computer, mute. Okay. There we go. Didn't seem to get quite as much yield out of that one. But let's take a look here. Tips are looking fine. Oh, great. Eat wood. Smoke it. Don't care what you do with your wood. Gonna have to do a barbecue stream very soon. Ah. Tifu? Cthulhu? Defo. All right, check that out. That's all mesquite. Focus, focus. All mesquite. Smells very, very good. Almost smells like fruit. Fruit. Smells amazing. All right, should we try a smoke with the mesquite? Try a smoke with mesquite. Switch to one here. To how does this one look? Gotta put a little more chips into the big smoker. The big chamber here. Need 2 teaspoons. So put it up in there. See how this goes. Plenty of smoke in there. And I can already smell it. It smells amazing. All right, and I'm just gonna lift this off and push that. Not too shabby. Kind of sits there. Smells good. How you doing? Forte? Welcome in. Just finished planing. Some mesquite chips and some pecan chips to go with the drink smokers. So, oh, no problem. I'm planning on throwing in some extras for everyone's order because I think $10 might be a little too steep for a 2-ounce tin. So I've been giving everyone at least one extra tin, depending on how many tins they ordered. So, yeah, if you ordered like one extra tin, I threw in an extra one of a different smoking wood. Wonder if Devin is allergic to apple wood. That would be interesting. Yeah, mesquite's an interesting flavor. Very strong flavor. But I think so far my favorite is the pecan and yeah, pecan and cherry, I think favorites. All the fruit woods. Oh man, that pecan was wonderful. Just a light smoke, kind of maybe sweet, but yeah, that pecan was very good. Well worth it. I think I paid like $65 for 30 pounds of each of these smoking woods. So that was kind of my justification for charging $10 for 2 ounces because I'm putting a pretty big investment on these woods. But it's not $10 is too much. I think we're gonna change that price. Or I'm just gonna start buying 4-ounce tins. So if you order one, I'll put some more stuff in there. Life in Pain, welcome in. Thanks for raiding, bro. How's it hip hop happening? What is going on here? What is that? That was interesting. Welcome in indeed. This is my stream. I do stupid shit. Right now I'm literally just planing wood on my jointer to get the chips from it. I'm pretty much done, but I got like here's the mesquite chips. So I got planed a log and I got like this is probably a third of paper bag full of mesquite chips. And yeah, we're testing our smoker. Pretty sure Life in Pain's computer crashes when he raids. Not sure if that's still a thing. Oh, there you are. Hi. Welcome in. I feel like I could commit right off the one regular comes with mesquite. I know I love mesquite. Yeah, mesquite's awesome. An oak is like the classic smoking wood. It's kind of like a neutral used for everything. Oak is pretty good. Welcome in. Life in Pain and everybody. I can do a little demonstration for you probably. I'll show off this smoker here. I had a little model. Here it is. This is the one I'm using to show everyone. So this is the smoker. It's like a little like box. When you take off the top, it's like a little hookah bowl. And so the top just the hookah filter comes off, and there's little holes that go in the inside. You take this off. This goes on the top of a glass. And you burn the chips in here, and all the smoke goes into your drink, or in the case of what I'm trying to do right now, I am trying to make it so this will go over the top, trying to make a hole. And I'm bad at explaining. But so I made a hole in this bowl so you can smoke multiple things. Use it for like charcuterie, for anything you could put it over a plate, do all kinds of stuff with it. So that's what I'm trying to make work. But my hole saw was I was a little too aggressive with the hole saw. It got kind of chippy on here. We're gonna work on that. But so far so good. It didn't shatter the entire thing, so I got that going for me. Gotta kind of work on that. Yeah, it is pretty tricky. But it successfully cut a hole. I just got to make it a little sharper or cleaner. Used to work on aquariums. Hell yeah. That's there's tons when I was looking how to do the hole, like it's just a ton of people doing aquariums. But sounds like as long as it's not tempered glass, it's pretty good. So lurk away, lurk away. But yeah, it all works pretty good. If you want to buy a smoker, they're now up on my Ko-fi page. So if you do !shop in chat, it'll take you to my page. I only have drink smokers, the chips for the drink smokers, and bottle openers right now. Shop. I don't have shop as a command. That could probably go to the store command. Store command is, I could probably add a term for that. Anyway, buy my stuff at, and I wonder if I did just buy URL. Oh, it works. You can also go to onlysnakes.com, and that'll take you to my store. Can't believe we got that. We got one. We got an only site. Can't believe it. Anyway, only snakes was taken, but only snakes. We got that one. But yeah, what am I gonna do now? I think I'm running out of energy. Continue. It's already 12 o'clock. I think we might have to work meetings are poo. Welcome back. Work meetings are poo. There are a few things in this world I like less than work meetings. But usually in my job I don't have to on work meetings. But when they happen, they suck. All right, let's just this over here. Talk to attorneys. Ooh, suppose that it depends on the kind of attorney, but according to Ted Cruz, if you're a public defender, you're kind of like a piece of shit who wants to defend criminals. So don't believe the Cruz. That's the thing. You gotta learn the training. It's not working. God, I have that issue all the time. It is doing exactly what it's designed to do, and you just don't know how to use it. It's like people with Excel pages, or yeah, like Excel sheets, like they can't figure it the fuck out. Camera should be higher and point down. Should be lawyer. Should be lower and point up. This makes me look short. It makes me look tall. Or should it just be eye level? Always make sure it's eye level. Snack is lawyer. I am lawyer. Go to onlysnacks.com. It is the law. Confirmed. Confirmed. Jesus. Oh, I think, fuck, I'm running out of energy. Only snacks for the laws. I gotta make that page like a landing troll page for the website. Like, just have it be like a collage, like bullshit. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for that. I think we're probably gonna raid out soon here, but I gotta find somebody to raid. No throwaway sale page? Not yet. I could. I feel like I always raid into them, but there's no reason not to. But I just don't want to always raid into them. I'm not even logged in right now on Twitch. Fuck. How the fuck did that happen? All right. I think we'll just probably raid them. Hold on. Two-factor authentication. Oh, Boyd's streaming? Let me log into my Twitch right now. No one doesn't want to agree. I'm hoping to get some CNC stuff done today so that I can transfer everything I've done to products to sell. You guys, ooh, probably raid Boyd. Doing that cool bull. All right. Have to raid the guild. But I'm going to go shortly into Moko Made stream. I'll probably listen to both of them at once. All right. Thank you all for being here. And I appreciate you hanging out. Pretty good. And we'll be back this weekend, most likely. I'm hoping to get some products out to and just bullshit this weekend. Probably Saturday or oh no, not Sunday. Probably Saturday. Do a stream where we can just hang out and I'll show you what I made on the machine. All right. Anyway, have a good day. Thanks again. Talk to you later. Bye.